Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan. If you're new here, today's video is one that I am hella excited about. Today's video is a foundation wear test and review on the new Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime, let's get this right, Sublime Perfection Foundation. You guys, I'm not even gonna do that intro over because I'm so excited. I want to thank Influenster and Pat McGrath for sending me this foundation to review for you guys. It was complimentary. I am hyped because I budgeted for this foundation because I saw that sneak peek on Pat McGrath's Instagram that I was gonna buy it. I budgeted for the foundation, powder, and primer, but we got the foundation, so I'm going ahead and I'm gonna be testing it out for you guys today. So if you're interested in my thoughts, let's get started. So I have the foundation in the shade Medium Deep 28. This is what the unicarton looks like. It's this really nice sleek box, and then it pops up like that. And this is what the bottle looks like, and it is a pump. So I have worn this foundation previously. I wore it yesterday for about 12 hours, and then today again I'm going to be doing another 12 hours just so I can give you guys, you know, a true wear test, real update, let you guys know what's going on, because this foundation is $68 and we want to make sure that we are getting our coins worth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do half my face with primer and the other half without primer. The primer that I'm going to be going in with is the Milk Hydro Grip. This is my favorite primer. I find that it just makes my skin look very nice and healthy. It helps with my smile lines. I don't know how, but you know, here we are. So I'm just going to do this half right here. So yesterday when I wore this foundation, I did not wear any primer, just so I could see exactly how the foundation wore by itself. Just because I'm filming today, I'm going to do half my face without primer so you can see exactly what happened. So we have primer on this side. All right, we're a little bit closer so that we can see exactly what the foundation looks like. So I'm going to start off with one pump on the back of my hand, and that is what the color looks like on the back of my hand. It looks a little bit more red, and I'm actually going to use my fingers to apply it to this side of the face, and I'll use a brush on the side with the primer, because we know that most professional makeup artists use their hands, and I do believe that she recommended fingers for this foundation. I don't think I needed a full pump on this side of my face. I did bring some up under my eyes because it was a full pump and I didn't want to waste it. So normally I don't put foundation under my eyes. So that's what it looks like with fingers. That looks really pretty. So it has a nice sheen. Very lightweight on the skin. I did not feel it at all when I wore it, and that's what it looks like with fingers. Pretty. So this is the brush that I used with it yesterday. This is from Eco Tools. It's a little bit more on the dense side. Today I think I want to use something a little bit more like fluffy because of the consistency of the foundation. So I'm going to go back in with another pump and see what it looks like on this side. So this is the side with the primer. Yeah, I think I like that brush way better. This one is from Tarte. And I'm just gonna bring it up under my eyes since I did on the other side, and then some on my forehead. So I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can see exactly what this is looking like. All right, so we're really close. This is the side without primer that I use with my hands. This is the side with the Milk Hydro Grip that I use with the brush. They look pretty similar, finish and everything. Yeah, I feel like this side has more of a sheen. Am I tripping? Maybe it's my lights. Yeah, I feel like this side that I use with my hands has more luminosity to it. Pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup on camera so you guys can see what I'm using. I'm gonna be going in with the YSL Touche Éclat High Coverage Concealer mixed with the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer. I just really like this combination. I mentioned this in my favorites video, and I'm putting a little bit on. So Touche Eclat. This one on my chin. You do not have to do this combination, you guys, but I had both products and I want to get use out of my products. So this is what my complexion looks like with concealer. I feel like it's really balanced pretty nicely. I like that color actually. I was a little afraid because I swore I picked number 29, but I guess I picked number 28. Probably based on the description, but it worked out. I feel like it was a little bit red in the beginning, but I felt like it neutralized like my hyperpigmentation. As you can see, my face was darker than my chest, and I feel like it worked out. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Tantour in the shade Tan just to contour my face. I am going to work, so put some makeup on. Alright, so this is what everything looks like without powder. You can still see that it has a slight sheen to it. It's drying out a little bit more natural. I really like this finish. If you guys are not aware, I have normal to dry skin. Right now in the summer, it's a little bit more combination because my nose gets a lot more greasy than usual. So combination, let's say combination, but I do have drier areas on my complexion, so I am gonna go in with a little bit of powder because we're being realistic. This is what I would normally do if I would wear my makeup. I'm going to set my under eye area and my T-zone and do not set the rest of my face. And I am using my Hourglass Veil powder, and we're just pressing that on. I used another powder yesterday. I used a Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced, just because I want to test it with like different things. And I used another concealer yesterday too, so I want to see how it wears with majority of my makeup. I felt like the Peach Perfect definitely took away that radiance that I like. So just going in with the veil. Yeah, much better. And just a little bit on my smile lines because that's where I crease. And a little bit on the forehead. All right. So a little bit of powder. Feeling it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, you guys. I'm just gonna fast forward through it. I'm not gonna explain what I'm using, but I'll show you what I'm using, okay? So this is what my completed makeup looks like. Oh, the sheen on my skin I am living for right now. You guys don't even understand. I love to look luminous and glowy, so this right here is giving me all types of life. But let me just tell you what I used on my eyes. Sorry I didn't film it. It would take too long, but I used the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I've been loving this thing. I use it almost every time I do my eye makeup. That is what I have on. Natasha Denona Sunrise palette on my lips, you guys. We have on the usual. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you know that I have on ColourPop BFF4 with the Shayla Ultra Satin Lipstick in Slow Down. But today I changed the gloss up. We are using the Pat McGrath lip gloss in Pale Fire Nectar. I don't know why I looked at it because I know the name. Pale Fire Nectar. This is the look that we got. I am living for it. I think it looks bomb. So yes, let's get into some details about this foundation. So you guys, the foundation retails for $68. It's pricey. It is pricey, but I expect nothing less from Mother Pat. So let's see what Pat McGrath says about this foundation. The Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation is Mother's legendary foundation that builds weightlessly from a sheer veil to a flawless medium coverage in 36 universal color choices and 5 shade levels, custom curated for all skin types, tones, and undertones. It is the second step in Mother's system. It delivers a customizable couture finish that brings the runway to real life in a few powerful drops. Silky and luxurious, it feels creamy to the touch and delivers controlled, easily buildable coverage. It is self-setting, post-perfected, and long-wearing. It has a Sublime satin finish all day. It has a Vita Serum Complex that is supposed to help fight the formation of wrinkles. It also boosts hydration with hyaluronic acid and ceramides, and it also has a diamond core powder technology that helps improve skin texture by smoothing and blurring the appearance of fine lines and imperfection. It has a illuminating soft focus pigment that is blended into the formula to help convert and scatter light, making your skin look more youthful and healthy. Okay, and it's formulated without parabens, talc, and fragrance, and it is oil-free. I do agree, it is no fragrance on this foundation, which I was really surprised by because normally more higher end foundations have a fragrance in it. So I'm glad that it doesn't, because my skin is slightly sensitive nowadays, so I do break out if something has more fragrance. For instance, my Dior, which I love, I'm starting to break out from the backstage because it has a little bit of fragrance to it. But you guys, this is what the foundation is looking like. I am feeling it. I am feeling it. We're gonna be wearing it for about 12 hours today, you guys, because I have to go to work. Your girl is closing the store. So you guys, the foundation will be launching in Sephora and on Pat McGrath Labs online on July 26th. So that is next week. If you guys are interested in picking it up, I will leave the link down below if you guys are interested. But July 26th is when it will be coming out. I'm so excited that we got to try this out a little bit earlier because you guys, I was so ready to drop my coins. I am still going to be picking up the primer and the powder because I want to test everything out together and let you guys know how all of that is. So stay tuned to see what that will look like, but I will show you guys what this looks like in natural sunlight, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, it is hot in Maryland today, but this is what the foundation is looking like. I feel like the color is perfect actually. What do you guys think? I've had it on for about an hour. It looks really pretty, doesn't it? Yes. All right guys, I am outside. I've had the makeup on now for about 6 hours, and this is what it's looking like. So this is the primed brush side, unprimed hand side. What side do you like better at the moment? All right guys, it's the end of the night. I've had this makeup on for exactly 12 hours, and this is what everything is looking like. So just a reminder, this is the unprimed side that I use with my hands, and this is the primed side that I use with the brush, you guys. What do you think? So straight out, I can see that this side of my face has a little bit more of a crease to it, but that's pretty normal, to be honest. That side normally creases a little bit more, but this one, it's not really creasing at all, and I normally do get smile lines. I did start to crease right there between my eyes, which is normal, but it just started around the 10-hour mark, so I think it wore pretty long. And then this is what my nose is looking like. So it's shiny, but this overall glow that I have to my skin, I love it. As a person who has normal to dry skin for the majority of the year, this is the kind of finish that I want my foundation to have most of the time, because it just looks very nice and natural and skin-like and healthy. I really like it. Like, I could touch up my nose. Let's do that right now, actually. So I'm not even gonna add any extra powder. I'm just gonna touch up and see. Yeah, it touches up pretty nicely. Yeah, that touches up really nicely. I didn't touch up at all throughout the day. I didn't blot at all, and I think that touched up really nicely. It didn't break apart anything as I blended the brush on top of it. This sheen that I have to my skin, I really love. Just a reminder, I didn't powder the perimeters of my face, and I feel like my makeup didn't even move at all. I love this finish. Like, oh my gosh, $68. I'm gonna have to keep wearing this. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This is amazing. I've come to the conclusion that I love this foundation. So I wore it yesterday, and I wore it for 13 hours, 12, 13 hours yesterday, and I didn't wear any primer. I wore it with a more mattifying powder, and it did mattify it down a little bit more. So that's why I was like, today I'm not gonna mattify it because I wanted to see what kind of sheen it would give me. Yesterday it wore very long as well. It did have slight creasing in the smile lines, but Lord, I love this. I like it a lot. And I love the hand application of it as well. I'm gonna say hi.
Hi.
This is Jolie. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Okay, that was my daughter. But yes, I feel like it wears pretty long for a satin like finish that has a slight sheen to it. I think it wore really well. This is just all the finish that I need. If you ever watch all my other foundation wear tests, I always say I just love something has a nice sheen to it throughout the day. And you know, this is giving me life. It kind of reminds me of the Uma Beauty. I actually have it right here. Let me just grab it. Say What foundation with the way that it, you know, looks throughout the end of the night. But this one is more lightweight. Like I really cannot feel this on my skin. And I feel like the radiance is just, ooh, look at my forehead. Like my forehead is a smooth girl. And then, can we talk about this highlight though? Natasha Denona killed it with that highlight. That's my favorite palette. Yeah, you guys, that's gonna be it. As you can see, I am loving this foundation. I think Pat McGrath did a wonderful job. She kills everything that she makes. Like, the lady is a genius. Mother Pat. Y'all know my mom's name is actually Pat too, so it's funny that, you know, Pat McGrath, Mother Pat. It's my mom. Okay, my second mommy. So yes, you guys, that is gonna be it for today. I will leave some swatches inserted so you can see compared to foundations that I normally wear that match me pretty spot on. Everything that I normally wear will be down in the description box down below if you want to take a look and see which foundations I wear on a regular basis. And that's going to be it for today's video. Everything will be linked in the description box. Okay, guys, if you have not, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. If you're new here, go and give my video a thumbs up. Give me a like. It recommends it to other people. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.